Well, we're back again. Me and him.
And me.
A light shining from his face.
That's E.T. phone home.
That was his E.T. phone home finger. I won't see what he does with that. So, we are going for wiring harness, because we did have a little bit of a fail on the wiring harness a few days ago, and we didn't film it purely because of the fact it was such a fail. Well, it wasn't. We got a bit lost and it all went a bit tits up. So, we've now got a new wiring loom. This is our old wiring loom, and we've now got, let me show you, we've now got this one, which has already been adapted to basically drop into a standard Toyota Starlet. So we think this should be easily interchangeable to make it fit the Mini. Much easier. It's already been thinned down a hell of a lot, and a lot of the stuff taken out that's not needed, but there's still stuff in there that's not needed. This bit, plus, and this bit, and plus it's a slightly smaller, different ECU.
As we're only using 2 ports.
Yeah, there's only 2 ports on the back of this instead of 3. So
this is the
this is out of a
82
EP82. Yeah, whatever that means. So yeah, we've just got to figure out this plug, which should be fairly easy because this one that does like your start signal, main relay switch on, injection relay switch on. So I'm just going to kind of hardwire that, and then really all we've really got is a couple of positives, a couple of earths. There's another earth down here somewhere. There's another positive there. So yeah, it's a couple of earths, a couple of positives, and I reckon we should be able to get this working. So just going to figure out this plug. We'll get that sort of hardwired, and then we might get the old glands around here again and swap that over and see if it works. So fingers crossed. Wiring loom. This goes into the underbonnet fuse box, as do these 2 main positives. So we've got to pin out this one. Now what I'm doing, there's the plug that plugs into. So this fuse box has had all the wires cut. So I'm going by the colour codes here. Like for example, there's a black with a white tracer there. Now that leads to the fuel injection relay. So there's your black with a white tracer. That's your earth. And then you'll have your ignition feed. One way or the other, I can't figure out which one it is at the moment, but we can go by the colours on the other stuff. But that will probably be ignition feed because it's black, and that will go to the fuel pump. So that's that relay worked out, and obviously I just pulled the pins out of here, placed them on the relay for easy diagnosis of what they do. Now another wire on this plug is this green with a red tracer, and that's that one. Oh, hold on.
It was Jordan's fault.
It was not my fault.
They've been looking for keys. Where were they?
She used them last to undo a bloody hook with the beer opener.
Right.
As soon as I said, "Oof," that one brain cell started fizzling, she knew exactly where they were.
So it's your fault.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything. I thought I was the last one to use them, but I didn't want to say anything.
God. They've been going crazy today. Been looking for keys. So there we go. Right. So yeah, like I say, onto this one now. So I'm just taking the pins out of the fuse box to fit on this relay. What was this one again? This is the main relay, I think. So, right, let's pull these other 2 pins out. Right, so I found that the 2 wires next to each other both go for crank signal. So we're going to need to run the starter crank up to here. So extended the wire a bit. Just going to solder these together, stick a label on them. Oh, found that in the fuse box. Don't know what this connects to, but it's good. Right, cut a long story short, we are trying to get this car running off of our wiring loom, which we're lashing up, plugging into the car. So we've got it all plugged into the injectors, the ignition coil, a few of the sensors up the top there, distributor, everything's plugged in. So we're just trying to get now all that working by jumping a starter feed across. That's on that little pin there. We've got a couple of ignition feeds going into the blue plug there. That is our main battery positive, which we're just holding on to the battery, and then obviously if anything, smoke comes out or anything, we can let go of it. But yeah, we're not getting anywhere fast at the moment, so we're just trying to fathom out what we're missing. Hopefully back soon. Well, it all boils down to it still ain't working. We've got power to the injectors, we've got power to the ignition coil, we've got no switching to the coil and no switching to the injectors. But we are getting a signal out of the Dizzy to the ECU. So it's all getting very confusing. Lots of Googling going on now. So yeah, I don't know what to say. We're working through it. Right, we've been battling out all day with wires and plugs and trying to find out what goes where, and we're kind of left with all that lot. So here we got 2 ECUs, 2 wiring harnesses,
Completely different.
and 2 people who can't get it going. Oh dear, it's been frying our brain today, so we're gonna take a bit of a chill this evening, go and have some food, sleep on it tonight, back out for part 2 of the wiring tomorrow. Well, this will be part 3, won't it? We've already done 1 wiring video. Well, I have. So yeah, back again tomorrow. What do you want? More of that?
Yeah, I'm alright with that.
That's good. Right, see you tomorrow. Bye bye.